Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 4 top altcoins to buy in the month of June. The first thing right here, in the past 24 hours, the market is pretty much flat. I mean, it's up about 0.03%, so pretty much it hasn't done anything. If we take a look at some of these, bigger coins, Bitcoin up about 1%. It was not able to break through that 40,000 area, which we talked about in yesterday's video, that we needed to break through to 38,000 and then get to that 42,000 area of resistance. We were not able to break through it, and we fell back down to 37,000 or so. Now Ethereum pretty much trading flat for the day, up about 0.32%. Currently trading at around 2,700. It was sticking around that 2,900 resistance. Could not break through that 3,000 area. Once again, just like we talked about in our previous video, that was the resistance area that we needed to get through. Now, Binance Coin pretty much flat as well. Dogecoin actually taking a little bit of a pullback, down about 8%. But you guys have to remember that this one was up a little bit higher compared to the rest of the market in the past few days. After we saw the news come out with Coinbase, Dogecoin started to rally a little bit, so now it took a little bit of a pullback. And then if we take a look at all these other coins, pretty much most of them are either flat or down a little bit. But some of the coins that we've talked about recently, like Solana, is up about 10%. Theta is up about 13.7%. VECHAIN is up about 13%. So a lot of these coins we've talked about, even Monero right here, 2%, and Tron at 1%. So we've definitely discussed these in the past videos, guys. So they're doing very, very well. Now, before we get into this list, guys, go ahead and smash that like button for me real quick. Let's aim for 100 plus likes. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel grow. So smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. As always, if you want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800. Links are going to be in the description for that. Now let's get into it, guys. The first one is going to be Pancakeswap. Ticker symbol CAKE. So Pancakeswap is up about 1.5% today. Currently trading at right under $20. Market cap is super low, 3.5 billion. A volume 268.5 million. So with Pancakeswap, you can do a lot of staking, and the fees are very low, which is what the good thing is about this one, because you don't have to pay a lot in fees, and that's definitely something that we like to see. So obviously they're gonna have farms and staking. They even have this lottery winnings right here as well. But if you guys can take a look right here, earn up to 415.31 APR in farms, earn CAKE, BCFX, QKC, and KTN in pools. So you guys can get into these different pools that they have, and possibly get some more rewards from it. So they have different things coming on here, which is very nice to see. CAKE, or also known as Pancakeswap, definitely an interesting coin right now, especially with the different pools that they have that you guys can check out as well. And obviously the staking, that is a huge thing for us that we like to keep an eye out on. Now in the past week, this one's up about 7%. In the past month, down about 52% from those highs of over $40 at one point here. Pulled back down all the way to about $12 or $13. And now we're seeing a lot of consolidation with an uptrend, right here, upward movement, which is a positive sign. We needed to continue to go break through this $20 area, continue to go $25 or so, and maybe continue to go higher and higher after that. Now, obviously, this coin was trading at around, half a dollar right there about a year ago, so up over 1,100%. And then obviously, it's been roaring. So Pancakeswap, even with the pullback, still doing very well. We're still trading at about prices that we were trading around in April, which is beautiful to see, because we've only, taken back about a month or two worth of gains, and we're still on the trend on higher. And hopefully this can continue out, throughout the summer and going into the rest of 2021. The second crypto coin is going to be Internet Computer, ICP. So we've definitely talked about this one of the newer ones on the channel that we've discussed. For the future, this one is very interesting. It might not be hot right now exactly, but it definitely want to add to your radar for the future to see how it's going to perform. It's up about 11% today, actually, with this huge spike that we saw here, all the way to highs of about 137 or so, and then we saw this pullback, pretty much a sell-off back to $114 or so. Market cap is actually at around 14.2 billion right now. Volume in the past 24 hours at 509.9 million, and obviously the circulating supply 124.1 million. Now this one, ICP, is a utility token that allows users to participate in a governed and internet computer blockchain network. The network aims to help developers create websites, enterprise IT systems, internet services, and DeFi applications by installing their code directly on the public internet. ICP can also be staked or converted into cycles that can be used to power computation for dApps and also traditional applications. So obviously staking is a huge part of the cryptocurrency, as you guys can get, a certain percentage back, and that's beautiful to see. We love to see that. And definitely all the long-term holders that believe in crypto for the long term, obviously, 5 to 10 years out, staking is definitely something that you should be doing some research on and seeing how it works, and maybe even putting some of your coins into into staking. So put some of your cryptocurrency into it and see how much interest you can earn off of the different ones, depending on which one. Now, like we know Matic, also known as Polygon, it's a beautiful one to do some staking with. In the past, we've seen that as well. So definitely an interesting one here with ICP. It's down about 12% in the past week, and the past month down 43%. Now it did hit highs here of $750 in this huge spike that we saw from about 170 to 750 real quick, and then pull back down all the way back to where we are right now. In the past year, this coin is still up about 1,200%, so $1,000 would be worth around $12,000 or so, as the coin was trading at around $8.50 or so about a year ago. So it's been, it's made some decent gains. Once again, 1,200% is a lot compared to the stock market, let's say, because the stock market does not make gains like this unless it's one of the meme stocks, obviously, like GameStop and AMC. But usually, on average, stocks perform between 7 and 10%. So getting a 1,200% would be insanity. You might not even see that much percentage in your lifetime. So definitely an interesting thing to see about, cryptocurrency compared to the stocks or the stock market in general. Now, guys, we have the third altcoin on the list. It's going to be a brand new one. We've never talked about this one on the channel, but we've done some research and it seems very, very interesting. Definitely one that you can earn some interest on and do some staking as well, as you guys will, see after we cover it. So Celsius, CEL. This one is up about 4.5%. It was trading at lows of about 745, hit highs here about right over $8 at one point, and then we saw it continue to go lower a little bit. Now in the past week, this one's up 17%. Take a closer look at what's going on here, guys. In the past month, up 21%. So right here in this May period when everything crashed, Celsius was staying, sideways, trading sideways. Obviously here it went from $7 to low of about $5.50. But right after that $5.50, boom, it jumped right back up. And what we like to see with this one is, look at these patterns. Up, down, up, down. It seems to be in this, trend on up, down, up, down. So this one is good for day traders that like to get in and out and make some gains, obviously. Buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, and repeat this cycle. This is like the perfect coin, in my opinion, for that. As you guys can see, it likes to do this high, low type situation. Definitely interesting coin, in my opinion, for the future with that. Now, obviously, market cap 1.9 billion. So much room to grow, guys. This one could easily do a 20 to 50x in the future, especially if it continues to have growth and more a better outlook. Now, volume in the past 24 hours, 16.7 million. Now, in the past year, this one is up over 2,900%, which is massive right there. It was trading at fractions of a penny right there, down about a quarter or so. So it was trading at around a quarter right there, and it continued to go higher and higher all the way to highs over $8, and those were the all-time highs today. So today we hit all-time highs compared to where we were in April or so. So we managed to break through the resistance, but we weren't able to stay at that resistance, and we fall back down. So definitely interesting to see what's going to happen in the next few weeks. Is this one going to continue to go higher, and can we reach that $10 level in the future? Definitely interesting to see how that's going to perform. Now, Celsius, earn and borrow with Celsius. So meet Celsius, the first and only platform that earns you up to 17% yield on your crypto, rewards you every week, and lets you borrow cash at the lowest rate on web, iOS, and Android. So get $50 for free, right here when you sign up, get $50 in Bitcoin. So obviously you guys can check that out. But obviously, Celsius, definitely an interesting coin, guys. You guys can do a lot here with them, earn and borrow with them, and earn some, money from your other money that you have in there. So definitely something that I like to see, because you can see right here, see what you could be earning. So United States rates. So these are the, rates in the United States. Obviously here, if you want to look at international rates, so how much? Let's say you put in, let's just make it a little bit easier. Let's do 10,000. So if we put $10,000 into this right here, and then, we do crypto, how long? 5 years. Earnings with Celsius, $3,633. APY is about 6.2%. But obviously, you guys can change this to Ethereum or different, other coins as well on there. Let's just try to do a different one like Dash right here. And you guys can see the different percentages that you guys get on these and how they perform, like Litecoin right here, 4%. And then we can see different ones like Ripple. So Ripple does about 2.5%. And then we just have, different coins you guys can choose from right here. So obviously Polygon being one of our favorites right here is massive gains right here. As you can see, earnings with Celsius, $6,901. API was around 10.5%. So definitely an interesting thing that you guys can check out with Celsius and see how it performs. Let me know in the comments below. Do any of you guys own Celsius in your portfolios right now? And do you guys think it's a great buying opportunity or not? And then last but not least, the fourth altcoin on our list is going to be Theta. So we've been talking about Theta for the past few days, and it's been on a roar, guys. So if you guys have been following our video, you would have been making some serious gains if you did your own due diligence, obviously, because I'm not a financial advisor. So this is only for educational purposes. Before investing, speak to your financial advisor, guys. But Theta has been performing very well since we've been talking about it for the past 2 or 3 days. It's been doing very well, up about 13.5% today, trading at $9.20, market cap $9.2 billion, volume in the past 24 hours at 773.1 million, and then obviously the circulating supply over 1 billion. So in the past week, it's up about 18%. And we talked about this one when it was trading around $6.5 or so. So it's performed very, very well for us. In the past month, it is down 20%, obviously, from those highs of about almost $13. Hit lows down here about $4. So from that $4 range, you would have made over 100% already if you bought that dip, obviously. Now it's been, in this cycle right here, pulled back down, and now we seem to be coming back on that uptrend. Obviously on the 1 year chart, over 3,100%. But you guys can see right here that, went from that high, pulled back down, and now we're coming back to those levels that we were before the market crashed on May 16th or so, the May period, middle of May. So this is definitely an interesting coin, guys, to see how it's going to perform in the next, few weeks, and obviously the rest of 2021. If it's going to break through that $10 area, continue to push possibly to $15 and make new highs, on this coin. So let me know what you guys think about this one as well. Now, guys, let's get into some of the crypto news that's going on right now. Let the crypto price wars begin as Robinhood touts commission-free trade versus Coinbase rivals. So what is the big thing going on right now? Obviously, Coinbase is allowing Dogecoin trading and all these other things, but Robinhood is shooting his bow. It's shooting those arrows right at Coinbase, saying, "Hold on, Coinbase, we're way better." And this is where they're comparing. So we have Robinhood, we have Coinbase, Gemini, and Venmo. So what you pay for Bitcoin. So let's say you bought $100 worth of Bitcoin, which is the same on all of them. The transaction fee. So on Robinhood, $0. Coinbase, $2.99. Gemini, $2.99. Venmo, $2.30. What you get? $100 of Bitcoin. Plain and simple, right? Robinhood, great. Coinbase, $97.01 of Bitcoin. Gemini, $97.01 of Bitcoin. And then Venmo, $97.70 of Bitcoin. So in reality, guys, right here, Robinhood is proving that they are the best one to pick out of these four. And then obviously Venmo would be the number 2 pick. And then Coinbase and Gemini, pretty much the same right here. So no difference between these two. But that's what Robinhood is trying to say. Robinhood is trying to say, why don't you guys come over here to us? Because we're not going to charge you any transaction fees. And that's the big thing right now going on in Robinhood. So this could bring more eyes on Robinhood, especially if they add more cryptocurrency to their list, which would definitely be great. A lot of people hate on Robinhood, but I personally love Robinhood, as that was the first cryptocurrency place that I started to trade on because it was easy. It was right there. We had the simple coins and you could buy it. If Robinhood continues to add more to its trading application right there with more cryptocurrency, it could definitely get a lot of people coming into Robinhood once again and buying up these cryptocurrencies, which could push us to another huge bull run as more money will be poured into the crypto space thanks to pretty much Robinhood, just like they've done into the stock market. So Robinhood is just changing the world pretty much one step at a time. It's an amazing company in my opinion. Now that we've gone over the altcoins and the crypto news for today, let's take a look at Dogecoin and some of the other altcoins and how they're performing. Obviously, we do a recap every single day of these. So Dogecoin down about almost 9% today, currently trading at 38 cents. We hit highs about 43 cents, almost 44 cents on that Coinbase news. Market cap right under 50 billion right now. In the past week, it's actually up about 14%, obviously, from those lows of 28 cents all the way to 44 cents. That was a nice, 16 cents or so gain. Now, in the past month, it is down about 13%. And then, obviously, on the 1 year chart, up over 14,000%. Tremendous gains, guys. So anybody that got in at lows down here, great buying opportunity for anybody that got in on those dips, especially the dip right here in April, and then the dip right here that we saw in May, obviously, when we hit, actually, I think the low was about 18 cents or so at one point on the crypto crash that we saw. So it doesn't show you on the chart, but it did reach, actually right here, about 21 cents, but it was actually closer to 18 or 19 cents, I believe. So that was a great buying opportunity. The coin has went up 100% since that dip, obviously. So for anybody that got in at those prices, it was a great time for you. Now, next up, we have Bitcoin, obviously. Like we said, it's pretty much flat. I mean, it's up 0.5%. It was up here at 39,000 or so, then started to pull back down. It couldn't break through that resistance. So we talked about it. It tried a few times during the day, and it couldn't break through it to get to that 40,000, then 42,000 area. Could not do it, came back down. So what we're going to have to do right now is, pull ourselves back, consolidate a little bit, and try again in the future. So give it a few days, and we'll try again. Maybe over the weekend, we'll see some action as well in the crypto space. Now, this one trading at 37,000, right under 38,000. In the past week, pretty much flat, down about 2%. In the past month, 34% down. And then obviously on the 1-year chart, it's up about 285%. Obviously, market cap 706.3 billion from those highs of 64,000. We're not even close there. So we have a long way to go to get to 64,000 area once again, about an 80% upside or so. So we'll see how this performs as well. And then we have Ethereum. Ethereum up about 1.5%. And this one couldn't break through that 2,900 area today. We've seen the same pattern as Bitcoin. Try to break through, couldn't do it. Pulled back down all the way down to 2,700 now, up about 1.5%. Market cap 317 billion. On the one week chart, pretty much flat. 1 month chart down 20%. From those highs of 4,400, hit lows of 1,700 at one point. Now, from that 1,700 area, great dip buying opportunity for anybody that believed into Ethereum for the long term, which we definitely do on this channel. We believe that Ethereum will be the #1 cryptocurrency in the world in the next, 10, 20 years or so. Obviously this coin is still doing very, very great. It's up over 1,000% on the year. So for anybody that got in the past year, you're doing great. I mean, we're back to the April prices actually a little bit further. So end of April prices are where we're at right now. Obviously the stock, the company right here, the coin was way too overbought. We see a little bit of a sell-off, and then now we're back to those levels. So slow and steady wins the race, guys. We like to see these slow gains, a few $100s here and there, and then potentially get back to those highs of 4,400 by the end of 2021. That would be nice to see. Possibly even $5,000 per coin. That would be tremendous if that was able to happen. Obviously, great potential for us to see. Now, as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. If you did, smash that like button. Let's aim for 100 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. As always, if you want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800. Links are going to be in the description for that as well. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.